All right, what's up guys? Today we're gonna be talking about my truck and some of my likes and dislikes of the truck. And so if you guys have new to the channel, I have a 2022 Ford Maverick with the XLT package, luxury package, all-wheel drive, and 4K tow package. And like as you can see, here's the truck. I'll give you a quick little walk around. I love the truck so far. This is it running. It's very quiet. Very quiet. That's one thing I like about it. I got a battery back there. I just changed out one of the batteries for my friends, so here it is. So I know everybody's here to know what I don't like about it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start off with that. And I have my notes right here just because I forget about what to talk about. And then so the first thing I want to talk about is the window motors. So I'm going to show you guys in a second, but it's definitely something I could tell they save money on, is the window motors. They never feel like they're struggling because they go up smooth, but they go up super freaking slow. I'll show you guys right now. Go see here. And then it has an automatic down switch. And it just goes so horrendously slow. It bothers me when I have to roll down the window. Watch, and I'll go up. And same with this over here. Go down, and then I'll go back up. It just goes so slow. And my friend was riding in the back, and he did say this window would stop on him. So let's go ahead and try this out. So he said when he goes down, the back windows go down nice and fast because they're smaller. And when he said he comes up, it would stop. But it's not doing it to me, so he must have been lying. Nope. Back windows are fast though. So that's one thing that bothers me with it, but it's really not a big problem. And one thing I wish it did have is a automatic up switch. An automatic up switch when you go here, like if you do the 2 clicks, but it doesn't. You have to do it up manually. And then I wish it had an automatic down switch on the other side, which it doesn't, but who cares. And then the next thing I want to talk about that is that's not bothering me, but it's not affecting the comfort of anything at all, but the seat right here, I'll show you guys in a second. Right here, I'm not sure if you guys can completely see that, but the seat is actually coming up. It has a little lip, and I have, so you can see me push it down right there. And I did see one Ford Maverick video where the guy was talking about it, and it was that exact same thing that was happening to his. And then so I'm not sure if that's something that could be covered by the dealer or not. So I'm gonna go in, and when I go in to get the gas cap fixed and stuff and certain stuff, and I'll go and get my next oil change in there, I think. Actually no, I'll probably do the oil change. I did the first one. But yeah, that's one thing that it's not bothering me too much, but it kind of like sucks that it's happening in the exact same spot that the other guy in the video was talking about. So I'm not sure what's going on there. And it doesn't feel like the cushion is coming up. It feels like just the fabric is like bunching up. And I have sat in here a lot of hours already, so you can already see my butt impression right here. It goes down a little bit. But yeah, that's another thing. None of the other seats have it. None of the other seats have it right there. Like, see, they're all perfect, and the back seat's up right now. It's kind of messy back there because I had a bunch of tools and stuff back there. Okay, and then another thing I don't like is that if you don't get the top Lariat package, your headlights are gonna have this unnecessary little like blank spot. See up here? See, it has all these lights right here, all these lights, and then up here is nothing. It just looks like it's lost. It is, yeah, there's just nothing up here. So I know you can, with the Lariat, it comes with that, like a halo in there or something like that, but I just think it looks kind of weird. It looks like the lights are not on, and even with the brights on, they don't come on. Watch, I'll turn the brights on for you guys now. There you go. Here's the brights on. See, brights, nothing else. But that does not affect the lights. The lights are super bright. I love the lights. They just look kind of weird with that. But they are very bright at night. I have never struggled to see anything at nighttime. I love it. It's like almost having a little light bar on the front. So the next thing is, it's not bad, is that in traffic, this transmission I noticed has a little bit different gear ratio than the actual non-FX4 package one, or not FX4. Oh, I forgot to say it has FX4, and the non-4K tow package one, because it has a little different gearing for towing and stuff. But I have noticed that in traffic, like going around like 5 to like 15 miles an hour, the transmission does feel like a little like touchy. Like it almost feels like I'm in my manual Mustang again, because it'll be like in first and then I'll click the gas and it'll be like boom, like that, a little bit touchy. So that's a little tad bit annoying, but if you just have a light foot, it's not as bad. But that's one thing that I did notice, and that was kind of like, oh, that's kind of a little bit annoying. But in town I don't notice it at all, because you're not going 5 miles an hour the whole time for 30 minutes, you know, 30 minutes to an hour in traffic. So that's one thing I didn't notice. And one thing I do like is this auto hold. This auto hold when you're in drive. It's nice for like drive-throughs and stuff. Okay, the next thing is the speakers. So like I've said in many of my videos, the speakers are severely lacking in quality. Like they'll get you through. Like I listen to music every single time I ride in here, and I'm completely fine with it, but I would like better speakers, you know, because like for the first let's say 7 hours of being in the truck listening to music, the speakers sounded terrible. They had like it sounded like they were blown up already. And so I think I don't know, speakers have to warm up or something, but it might have been that there might have been like some plastic still on there when they installed it, so the plastic was vibrating. That's what I'm kind of thinking. But around like 8 to 6 hours, they started to sound way better, and then now they sound like pretty good, to where like they're just like sound like normal cheap speakers, like nothing like a Bose system or something like that, or like a Dodge. Like even my dad's Ford truck, his sounds better too, like way better. Like the bass handles better. Like this thing is not like bass. Over around 17 on the dial, like you can just really distorted. And the next thing I'm going to come into is the infotainment system. So if you see here, like Apple CarPlay works awesome, you know, this thing works perfect in everything. I never struggle with this. But if you go back down to audio, and let me turn this guys up for you guys. If you go to FM, and like see, it's no radio station.
Impact of.
Oh, it's working now, huh? Okay, so this wasn't working for me, actually. It's working now, which I have no idea why, now that I have the video up. But when I would click this to search for a station, it would not search at all. Like, literally at all. Like, I would click this, and then it would just do nothing. And I have to, like, click it a bunch of times for it to even, like, think about trying to one. So right now, it's working perfect. This is the first time it's ever worked like this for me. That is very weird. I have no idea why. Huh. Well, I guess it's working now, but that's something that I did notice. Yeah, huh, that's weird. That's working now. And then one other thing I want to talk about is like it's not bad like at all. It's just kind of personal preference for me, but that the back seat does not sit flush. So I have a Cricket in here right now, so let's move this. Okay, so like the seat is all the way down right here. Like see, it won't come up, but it doesn't like latch in like the very bottom, so it has this like little bit of play. You can kind of see it has like a little bit of play. That's not bad, because around when someone sits in it, like, and I don't think people notice it, but it never like shakes, like it never vibrates when I'm driving. It's just kind of something where I get in here and I'm like, that looks weird, that looks like it's like falling apart now. But yeah, so like it doesn't affect anything, but that's just one thing that I noticed, that it'd be nice if it like latched in, you know, like latched in to where it would not move. And from my experiences with the truck so far, that is everything really bad I noticed. Like, not bad, but I already almost have 10,000 miles on the truck. I have 9,300, I think. And then so that's So yeah, I don't know anybody else on YouTube that has as many miles as I do right now. So this is a good like test. And yeah, I think that's really everything bad about the truck. Overall, I really freaking love this truck, and I'll go and explain some of the good things right now. So the first thing that was really good about this truck that made me want to get it, being a 21-year-old who's traveling all over, and I travel for work pretty much, is the MPG on this thing. It is awesome. Like, with nothing loaded in here, I am getting around like 27 to like 30, it says on the thingy. So I cannot ask for any more than that. That is awesome. Like, I would be so happy with that if I got that the rest of my life, because that is the same kind of gas mileage that I'm getting with my truck. And not my truck, I mean my car, my Mustang. I'm gonna throw a picture in there now if you guys haven't seen my last video where I explained her. And I also have a 2003 Dodge Ram 3500 that I'm anxious to try and do a side-by-side comparison of that in the mud versus this in the mud. And I also am going to be getting Duratrack tires, but these tires seem to be doing good so far. They're very good road tires, but off-road they're not too good. And you can see in here, it's still got a decent amount of tread, you know. And they seem to be wearing pretty good. I don't see any cupping or anything. But yeah, I'm going to be getting new tires for this pretty soon. But that's one of the big things that I love. Another thing is, since I travel so much, comfort is a big thing. Like being able to sleep in the passenger seat, sleep in the driver's seat, sleep anywhere, and just sit in the thing and my back not hurt or whatnot. Because I've been in some vehicles where my back, I'm like, oh man, my back kind of hurts. Yeah, I know, I feel like I'm old on it. But yeah, this thing, the seats are awesome in here, so comfortable. Even all my friends who get in, they're like, man, this is really comfortable. This is like a nice truck. One of my friends, she got in and she was like, oh, I could just go to sleep in here. But yeah, it's super comfortable. That's the other thing that I really like about it. And like I said, I travel so much that this thing on the highway, it goes so good. Like, it holds like 70 to 80 miles an hour, like perfect, no problem. Like, it doesn't even like go off that, and it's just like, it just stays on that miles per hour so good that it's like you don't even notice it. It just holds highway speeds perfect. And another thing, coming back to the interior, is how many cubbies and how much interior space you have. Like, you have a space here that I haven't even used because I'm not sure, and like down there I'll keep, like when I go to dirtbag ride, I'll keep tools down there and stuff, and I'll keep my change in here. There's this cubby, and it has all of it here. It's all dirty in there right now because there's so many cubbies. And there's cubbies right here, cubbies over there, cubby up here. There's a glasses holder right here that did break, but I fixed it and it's not broken no more. And then I have little clips here which are nice. I got a little picture of my brother. And then you got cubby all underneath the seats. And then I think these guys also have door cubbies. Yeah, these, see, also door cubbies here that could fit a larger drink, another drink here, and another thing here. Oh, there's my thing, I'm looking for that. But yeah, there, and then cubbies under here. And yep, that's awesome. Another luxury that I really like is how many outlets there are in here. Like, everybody can charge their phone. It's so awesome. Like, we got a USB here, we got a USB-C here, and then you also got a cigarette lighter where I've got a USB and a USB-C. And then I have a full plug-in back here, a full outlet. I believe it's a 110 outlet. No, 120 volt, 400 watt max outlet back here. And that is awesome. I've used that before to charge my drone batteries. Not sure if you guys can see, but then we have a USB-C and a USB there. And then you can 3D print something in there. But that is one thing. Everybody can charge their phones, which is awesome. I love that. And I love having the USB-C already, because if you guys don't know, USB-C to lightning charges so much faster, and I love it. Yeah, and another thing, the interior, I think it's high quality because I've only had older cars. So this interior for me feels like a spaceship, you know. It feels awesome. Like, I love the blue that they did. Like, this blue, like, everybody says, oh, it's like cheap plastic, but I'm like, it feels really good for me. Like, I don't know what they're complaining about. This thing feels high quality to me. Like, everything feels solid. Like, nothing really makes noise. Like, if you this maybe a little bit, but it's the screen. Like I'm wiggling the screen. Of course, it's gonna move around a little bit. Yeah, see, like all this is all like, this thing moves a little bit, but that's the top of the thing, so that don't even matter. Like all this, yeah, see, nothing moves. Everything feels solid. Even the steering feels solid, and I love that they did this thing, and just kind of looks cool. Gives it a nice touch, like a nice house or something. Yeah, so I just think the interior looks really high quality. This thing works awesome. And then air, everything seemed to work. I've had to use AC a lot and heater a lot now, and it feels great. So coming back to me traveling, I did this past trip, I did go pick up my friends from the airport, and so I had a full car. I'll go to insert some footage of us all in the car eating now. All right, so we all got Chick-fil-A and Cane's, so we're all eating here. We're all kind of squished, but not super squished. How do you guys feel back there?
Happy I didn't get Cane's.
It's light in
It's got a mouthful of food. That's what it is with 4 people's luggage. Now we gotta go find Az.
Wait, how do I split up?
All right, this is how packed everything is. 4 people. We picked up Az finally.
Okay, let's go.
We all ate in here, and then I had my friend here, and I had 3 of my friends in the back, and so we had a full, 5 in here, and they never complained about being uncomfortable, and they all said it was still comfortable. So, but they also are, my friend in the passenger seat, he's around like 5'11", and then my friends in the back seat, they were all around like 5'6", 5'7". 2 of them were girls, and one was like 5'8", and then so they were pretty small. But that's the same as like having your kids, you know. A lot of kids aren't gonna be 6 foot tall, you know, so that'd be perfect for a family, like mom, dad, and then with their kids in the back, it's perfect. And even like the middle person, my friend Genesis, she sat in the middle, and she was comfortable. She didn't seem like she was like kind of messed up or anything. That's what a lot of people, when they get in, they're surprised how much room it is. They say because it looks tiny from the outside, but once you get in, it feels really roomy. My friends, they were just in a 2013 Toyota Tacoma, and then they hopped from the Tacoma to here, and they said there was more interior room in here. They said, but the Tacoma didn't want to admit it. But yeah, but the Tacoma looked way bigger than mine, just because it was just such lifted. It was a nice truck, and yeah, that it had more interior room in here. So yeah, even like leg room. Like I've sat in the passenger seat when my dad drove my truck before, and I'm surprised how much like it feels nice over there. Like it just feels like you have so much room. Especially me being like 5'9", 5'10", it was like I fit in every car like pretty good, like perfect size. So another thing with me dirt biking so much is a big thing is being able to load my dirt bike in by myself super easy. So with this truck, this is so low right here. That is so low. Like, look, see, I could just throw my leg up, and it is literally so easy to get up. Like, I'll just step up, 1 step, and it's super easy. So that is one thing. The ramp goes here, and then I just roll my bike up, step up with the bike, and it's so easy. I don't even need a new step. Maybe if you're older, you could get a little step, but even just the smallest step, even just using this battery as a step will be perfect. So that's one thing that I love. It's so easy to load, and I could fit 3 dirt bikes back in there. If you haven't watched my other videos where I actually fit 2 quads back here, and I fit 3 dirt bikes in two separate times. But yeah, this bed is perfect size for me. Like right now, I would like a bigger bed because my other bed has an 8-foot bed, and I do love 8-foot bed just because you can fit whatever you want in there, you know, like you no struggle. So another thing, as you guys notice, I love this color. This color is awesome. I get tons of compliments on there, and that's one thing that I really like about this truck. It almost feels like I have a cool car, because everybody comes with like, oh, is that the Ford Maverick? I'm like, oh yeah, it's a Ford Maverick. And then they always have questions, and I answer all them, and I tell them about my YouTube channel, and just, I don't know, it's nice showing you guys all everything about the truck. Me and the truck are growing together. But yeah, I love this color. Like, you know, I know there's different colors like Alto blue. I love the Alto blue. That it's like an eggshell white. I'm forgetting what it's called, Cactus Gray, I think it was called. Yeah, that one's pretty good. I like that. That'd be cool with some black wheels. But once I get my more aggressive tires on here, this truck's gonna really clean up. So it kind of has a cool car factor, even though it's not like a really fast car or anything. It kind of does. Another thing is, like, I've tested the all-wheel drive system in mud and stuff now, and it seems to work awesome. It really finds traction good, and I've watched a lot of videos like Driving Sports TV, and I want to do more stuff like that, a little more not cross country, like trail stuff, but I never really got into that scene, so I'll be getting into it soon. But once I get my better tires, of course, because I'm not going to go out on these tires. I'll pop a tire really easy. But these tires have been seen to work fine, and I am going to be doing more of that pretty soon. But as much as I tested it already, I went through a good amount of mud, probably more mud than most people will go in their lives, just because a lot of people are going to use this truck for city driving, town driving, in which it goes phenomenal. I love it, and it feels like driving a car. Honestly, it just feels perfect. It still has that truck feel because the way you sit, the position of the truck and everything, but every bump, it just holds it so nice and everything. It just feels perfect. And so sorry guys if I say a lot of ums and everything. Like I said, I'm still new to this and like vlogging like this and like doing a lot of videos on the truck, so it's like it's kind of hard for me. And like my memory is really bad. That's why I have to have these notes so I don't forget what I'm talking about. Yeah, so all-wheel drive, it goes phenomenal. Like, I'm gonna test it in snow pretty soon once it starts to snow here, but you can tell I'm in a little jacket. It's still warm, which is so dumb. We used to snow a lot, but I don't know what's going on, global warming or something, I don't know. But yeah, so this is my likes and dislikes about the 2022 Ford Maverick. Like I said again before you guys comment, it's a 2022 Ford Maverick, has the FX4 package, 4K tow package. It has luxury, and it does not have the 360 lane assist and stuff. It doesn't have it's XLT. So that's all I really know about it. Yeah, so that was the thing, and I can't wait I love that it has the tow hooks too, which are gonna be super nice when I recover people or people recover me. But yeah, this is my likes and dislikes on the 2022 Ford Maverick. If you like this type of content or have any tips or anything for me in the comments, go to comment down below. But make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn that bell on for notifications, and thanks for watching.